I didn't want to talk with my mouth full. Okay, so lesson number 22, speed, work, and measurement units. Okay, so the big thing that we're doing here is making sure we're answering the question that's being asked. Setup wise, it's going to be a lot of the same that we're using there. So if we use our ratios and we label, we're going to be able to see where to multiply and where to divide. But you got to check for what the question's asking for. So here we go. I drove my car on cruise control at 65 miles per hour for 3 hours without stopping. How far did I go? Okay, so how far did I go? So we got to make sure that, hey, our answer here needs to be a distance. For some of you, you might just see a multiplication problem. Absolutely fine with that. All right, 65 miles per hour for 3 hours. Do 65 times 3. Hey, we can do that. All right, 15, carry the 1, 192. So how far did I go? 192 miles. Okay, so if that's where your mind went, great. If it didn't go there, that's okay. So 65 miles per hour, per meaning for 1. So 65 miles per. So for the 1 hour, hey, we've got 3 hours. So the hours are in the denominator. And now you can see why we're multiplying by a 3 to get to our answer of 192 miles. So again, either way that you see it, not an issue at all. Let's go down a little bit here. Go find the second one. All right, Chris ran the 40-yard dash in 4.24 seconds. What is the rate of speed? Oh, here we go. Again, answering the question. Rate of speed. What they're asking is how fast was he going? So we think about fast. Think about a car. 35 miles per hour. We don't say 35 miles. We don't say 35 hours. We've got to say miles per hour. So here's the thing. A rate, all right, must contain both measurements, both of them. So watch what we got going on here. A 40-yard dash, so 40 and the yards, all right, in the 4.24 seconds. The rate is just like saying the unit rate, right? How much for one? We can think of it just as a division problem as well, because we're always going to be dividing by that denominator, because the only way that you can get there is you have to divide it by itself. So again, lots of ways of looking at it. For some of you, like I said, you're going to start to see the patterns based on what we've done the last few lessons. For some of you, you're just going to stick with exactly what we've been doing because that's how you see things. All right, so I'm going to reach for my calculator. All right, 40, all right, divided by 4.24. Enter. Okay, oh, the decimals there. Oh my goodness, 9.43396. Yeah, I got it, yeah. All right, round to the nearest hundreds. So I'm going to go to the hundreds. So tenths, hundredths. I'm going to look to the right. I see a 3. Will the 3 make me round up? No, not a 5 or higher. So official answer, 9.43 yards per second. So again, remember, we need both measurements in the answer because they're asking for the rate of speed. In other words, how fast were we going? Again, we got to watch what they're asking for. All right, your friend ran a race and ran at a constant rate of 8 miles per hour. Okay, 8 miles per hour. Well, there's a rate that's there. 8 miles per, meaning 1, the 1 hour. We're set up here. All right. If she ran 12 miles. Okay. All right. Not a clean number, but it's okay. 12 miles. Where are your miles at? Yeah, they're upstairs. So here we go. What do you multiply an 8 by to get to a 12? Well, if we don't know off the top of our head, we reach for a calculator. And if we're going this way doing multiplication, we go the other way to do division. So when I type in my calculator, I'm going to type in 12 divided by 8. All right. When I do that, I get 1.5. So that tells me what we are multiplying by. So 8 times 1.5 is 12. So if I multiply up there by 1.5, we got to do the same down here. So there we go. Again, how long did it take her? All right, how long did it take her there? That's a time thing. So my hours are down below. So there it is. It took her 1.5 hours. Again, making sure that the words end up matching with it. All right, let's do one more here and let's see what we got. So this one's kind of similar to what we had before. Sorry about that. So we're going to set it up here, 120 yards, all right, in the 15 seconds. Okay, how fast did he run? Okay, so what we've got to keep in mind is fast, that is a speed, that is a rate that we're looking. Yeah, okay, so you made the connection from before. It's a rate, so we need both units of measurement in it. So we do want to know how much it is for one. So if they're asking how fast did he run, we're talking rate, we're talking unit rate. Hey, how much for one? We need to divide by 15. All right. Again, and we're always going to be divided by that bottom number that's there. So if I reach for my calculator again, and I type in the 120 and I divide it by my 15, ooh, we get a nice 8. All right. So what's the answer though? 8 what? 8 yards. Okay. But that's not how fast he run. That's not how fast he ran. All right. 8 yards. That's a distance. Down below, 1 second. Well, the answer is not 1 second. It didn't ask for his time or how long it took. How fast? Hey, he's going at 8 yards per second or 8 yards for every 1 second. So again, that's what we got to keep in mind here is answering the question that's being asked for. Beyond that, I think we're yeah, well, I mean, time's over, but I don't think that's laughable. All right. We'll see ya.